Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let me start this video with last night I had an epiphany. In a way, I made a full circle to the belief system that I used to have in 2020, actually. Yeah, in 2020. I'm not sure if I want to share this epiphany with you because, to be honest, I'm still sometimes a little bit uncomfortable sharing fully my opinions with you because many of you might be aggravated or you might be triggered. But then I also know that the role of the light workers, and this might sound strange, but I perceive myself as one of those light workers in this lifetime. There are two effects that light workers have on people. You might trigger them or you might heal them. So I think timing is really the most important thing here. If I'm talking in circles and you don't understand, some of you probably will. It might just take longer. What I want to say is this. Trump won, and that's what matters at this point. I'm not afraid to say it because many of you think that this doesn't matter who won. It makes a huge difference. And maybe I will start with the comment that I chosen from my video yesterday, from Dave Hall, who says it is more important for the world than the world will ever know. I agree. Many people might read between the lines what I'm trying to say. Many people are not ready for what is coming. It will be a very, very difficult time for those who are still asleep, who still believe in celebrities, who still think that this is the same coin, just the other side, who think that Kamala or Trump, it doesn't matter. Trust me, it matters. Big time. And as Putin is draining the swamp in Russia, because he is, as you know, firing another generals that were found involved in the corruption and other shenanigans, Trump will be doing the same this time. I promise you. I just know it. And I know that many of you know it too. So what is about to come? Well, we're gonna see huge shakeup. We will see a lot of governments that will be going down. We will see protests, we will see despair, we will see a lot of things that the evil forces will be trying everything in their power to hold on to whatever is left, because they are not going down easily, but they will. So this is very, very important time for all of us to remain calm, not to be triggered, and not to participate in any of those events that they will try to drag us into. I think there will be a war, but this is a different kind of war. This will be the war to finish with the evil. Because if we don't do it, we're doomed. So he won. 47 President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. I'm surprised they actually announced the results so quickly. That I was not expecting. His victory, I was. He won with 277, that's what I have here, electoral votes, which is 51%. And that was 71,098,645, which I absolutely don't believe in. I think it was much higher than this. However, at least this, Kamala, had 224 electoral votes, which is 47.5%. 66,168,707 votes. Who were those people? I don't believe 66 million voted, but that's what I have. He also won, Trump also won the popular vote. There were some words from Kellyanne Conway, who used to be his press secretary in the first presidency that he had. She was the first one, the first press secretary, I believe. And she said some very on-point words, because media, this was about media made Kamala, they made her who she is not, and they made Trump who he is not. So, as always, they reversed everything. I want to tell you guys that sometimes, even though this is my channel and I have my opinion, and people still feel as if I have no right to express my opinion, at this point I feel if we don't say what we really think, if we don't express how we really feel, we are not honest with ourselves. And because many of my guests, they don't agree with this or the other, doesn't mean that I don't respect them, but I have a full right to have my own opinion. I just know one thing. This is the beginning of the deep state truly going down. All those false stars, J-Lo's, Oprah Winfrey's, and many, many others, who people spend tons of money buying their products, watching their movies, listening to their music with subliminal messages that go deep into your subconscious mind and then you cannot remove it. All those people are going down. People who are involved and still are, if you don't know about Olena Zelensky's operation with children and her connection with Clinton Foundation. I recorded a video a while back, you have to find it, about missing children, those children from orphanages that have been delivered to very prominent figures all around the world. You know for what? And then they return back to the orphanage again. No, they were not adopted. All of this, you will see, it will be heartbreaking to many who had no idea what's happening with those children. Not just those over 300,000, I think 325 or whatever was the number, horrific number of those migrants who were crossing the border with the United States without parents, right? All of a sudden they disappear. I think there's a movie, James O'Keefe, from Project Veritas, that movie, you can find it on Tucker Carlson website, that addresses this. It's a documentary. Not just those children, other children from Ukraine and every country that was involved in the military conflict. And even those children in the United States or other countries that are simply missing. A lot of those were actually also connected with some churches and priests. Yep. Vatican, that's another story. Why I'm saying all of this to you kind of free-flowing today is because this will be a very difficult time for many people, because I went through this awakening in a way, if I can use this term here, in 2020. And it wasn't easy for me, but I found my ground and understanding, because it strengthens you. It's almost like as if you have a new muscle that is built up and gives you a sense of, if you don't know it and it hits you, it's very hard. But when you know it, you embrace it, you in a way embrace this pain and suffering, because you feel for those people, those innocent lives. Something happens to you and you just know that it exists. You cannot deny it. So here I have for you a different kind of video. a video in which I will be reading you what are the promises of Trump administration for those next 4 years. Are they going to do more to remove him from this position? Absolutely. Will they try to remove him in the same way as they did in Butler, Pennsylvania? I think they will. They find many other ways. I know it's not over, but I think we will succeed in this. I think humanity is not going to win this battle with the evil forces. And we don't need all people to be on the same page, which is a good thing. So, what are Trump's 20 core promises to make America great again? Some of which I think will change a bit, but that's just my opinion. But let's go through them. First one is seal the border and stop the migrant invasion. Second, carry out the largest deportation operation in American history. I will be giving my commentary here because I think it's important to express myself in this way as well. You see, like when you are going to go through this process in US of deporting the illegal migrants, they're not going to go out easily, right? They are equipped with guns and weapons. A lot of those are the weapons that probably never made it to Ukraine, or who knows, right, where they're coming from. Those are the gangs that are very dangerous. So there will be a different form of danger, but I think he will succeed in this. Number 3, end inflation and make America affordable again. Number 4, make America the dominant energy producer in the world by far. I don't think that US will be number 1 as far as this, but I think there will be a huge change and progress because we know where BRICS are standing. And I think ultimately that's what it will be. I don't think America will be the leading power. I think the world ultimately will become a more even place. That's how it should be. And each country will strengthen its own sovereign way of being and its strengths. This is my opinion. Again, I'm not an expert, but I can express my thoughts here. Number 5, stop outsourcing and turn the United States into a manufacturing superpower. 6, large tax cuts for workers and no tax on tips. 7, defend our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, and our fundamental freedoms, including freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to keep and bear arms. Very important. Number 8, prevent World War III, restore peace in Europe and in the Middle East, and build a great Iron Dome missile defense shield over our entire country, all made in America. I just want to tell you this, guys. I have to now check the reaction from the Polish-speaking government to Trump's victory. I think before I even give you the news tomorrow how they react, I can tell you already. Because they are cowards. They just flip-flop, okay? So now they will be absolutely pro-Trump, and now they will be like, no, Biden or Kamala, that was not a good option. Just, give it time. That's exactly what's gonna happen. A lot of governments will go down. You will see. I'm telling you. You will see it. Number 9, end of weaponization of government against our American people. 10, stop the migrant crime epidemic, demolish the foreign drug cartels, crush gang violence, and lock up violent offenders. Because this is one of the biggest problems in the United States. It's not a safe country at all. And if they don't take care of it, no bueno. 11, rebuild our cities, including Washington, D.C., making them safe, clean, and beautiful again. Number 12, strengthen and modernize our military, making it without question the strongest and most powerful in the world. I don't think US Army will be the strongest and most powerful in the world, but I believe that Trump will definitely strengthen the military, and I think remove all this woke generals and whoever woke is there, he, she, it, they, whatever the name. I don't know. I don't think that's gonna exist anymore because one of those promises is also there. Number 13, keep the US dollar as the world reserve currency. Here is a catch. I have a theory here, which might sound crazy, but I won't express it. I think the role of Putin and BRICS, in a way, is to bring this old dollar system down. I think there will be a different dollar that might not be the world's reserve currency, but it will have its place and it will be a strong currency. But it won't be the dominant currency as now the dollar is, because this dollar now is, I would say, in my way of saying, evil dollar. Okay, so this is the role of BRICS. And if you think that I lost my mind completely, no, I think BRICS is very much on the light and good side, doing its part in this process of fighting the evil. It's very complicated, but I don't think I want to fully express it because some of you will think that, well, some of you know what I want to say. Number 14, fight for and protect Social Security and Medicare with no cuts, including no changes to the retirement age. 15. Cancel the electric vehicle mandate and cut costly and burdensome regulations so you can still drive using the fuel. 16. Cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, radical gender ideology, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content on our children. So here is a good thing. No more of little boy is confused because now he thinks he's a girl, and the drama starts there, and it's absolutely, like Andrei Martyanov said on this is crime against humanity. So this will be done, thank God. 17. Keep men out of women's sports, like duh, right? 18. Deport pro-Hamas radicals and make our college campuses safe and patriotic again. This is the tricky one, because there is more behind this Hamas story, but again, I'm not an expert, so we see how this goes. 19. Secure our elections, including same-day voting, voter identification, paper ballots, and proof of citizenship. Very important. 20. Unite our country for bringing it to new and record levels of success. So guys, those are the promises, as Trump said in his victory speech this morning. He said, promises gave, promises kept. I think I'm quoting him correctly. I believe he will fulfill many of those promises, some of which I think will be slightly reversed, or a little bit, not reversed, changed a little bit. But we see, I know one thing, that this is just the beginning. We have to buckle up, because the dark is not going to give up easily. And we will see a lot of very, very heartbreaking things. A lot of truth will be coming out, especially related to human trafficking and children, and what those so-called elites and those in power have been entertaining, profiting from, benefiting from for very, very, very long time. This is the video I have for you today. I think many of you might be not liking what I'm saying. I hope there are still some of you who understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not expressing everything completely, because I think some of you need a little bit more time. But it's important to just step away from all of this. And I tell you, the good thing is that she didn't win, okay? She never meant to win. Because if she would won, and they will announce her as a winner, which doesn't mean they will not still try to do some shenanigans, God only knows. It's not gonna happen. and we will not lose humanity completely. We will be fine. That's all I have for you, everyone. Lots of love, and remember, we are the leading edge and we are saving humanity. Tomorrow join me for a live stream at 1 p.m. Miami time with Larry Johnson. Bye guys.